Yo, what up guys, OPTCG Daniel here, back at it again with a deck profile video. So today we're gonna do none other than Zoro, one of the most insane leaders, because Don 1, your turn, all of your characters gain plus 1000 power. Hey, you're probably not subscribed, because 82% of you guys are not subscribed. And if you want Ace not to, you should subscribe. So for one Don, your entire field, all your characters gain plus 1000 power. Really insane, because if you have 5 characters on the field, so basically for one you just boost them all up instead of using 6, including your leader. So yeah, it has a lot of Don resource benefits. But yeah, let's go right into the deck profile. Put you there. So for our 1 cost cards, of course we play a lot of 1 costs. We play 4 times Otama. So yeah, you probably know Otama by now, you should have known it for a while ago, but on play, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2000 power during this turn, and it is a 2k counter. So when they have like a 8 cost kit, you play this, make it minus 2, goes to 6000, and then just pistol, or even make it lower with 2 and then just fire fist. But yeah, you lower stuff with this card, but primarily you want to use it for the counter, of course. For our next 1 cost card, we are playing the Straw Hat package. So we play 4 times Nami. Yeah, this can search your entire deck, but for a few cards. On play, look at top 5 cards from deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat type character. Should have been card, because this is the pre-errata one. So type card, Straw Hat type card, add it to your hand, place the remaining at the 5, at the bottom. And you cannot search Nami with Nami herself, so you can search all your other cards. And you can boost her up to attack. For our next 1 cost cards, we of course play Buggy. So Buggy will be your main attacker, because it's a baseline of 1 cost 3k. So with Makino it becomes 6, with 1 Don each leader it becomes 7. Or you can just do leader 1 Don, give this 1 Don, it's 5, because it gains 1000 from your leader. But yeah, this character cannot be KO'd in battle by slash attributes, so be very wary about that. Basically, if a card has a sword in the artwork, it is slash. Or like a axe or a hammer or whatever, with like Dadan. But yeah, on play, look at the 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 event card, red event card, add it to your hand, and then place the remaining at the bottom. So yeah, this is your searcher for all your events. We play a lot of events, and of course it's just your attacker, and it has no counter. And then for our next 1 cost cards, we play 4 times Makino. So like I said, Makino is a 2k counter, but also on play, you may rest this character, of activate main I should say, you may rest this character, up to 1 of your red characters with a cost of 1 gains 3000 power. So this can only affect 1 cost cards, not Dadan or something else. But yeah, really insane. Like I said, give this to Buggy. Buggy is 6, give a Don on your leader. Buggy is 7, give a Don to Buggy. Buggy is 8, or you can just do double, make Buggy 9, or with your leader 10, so you can do some insane damage with this card, but also 2k counter. But you never want to use for 2k counter, just boost up your characters. For our last 1 cost card, we play the one of Chopper. You can play more Choppers, but I want to be more offensive, but endgame you want to drop a Chopper down, so they have to do some events to remove this, so they have less Don to attack you with. So basically this just reduces your opponent's Don, because they will have to get rid of it. But yeah, blocker, searchable with Nami, and yeah, no counter, 1 cost. For our 2 costs, we go into Dadan. Dadan should have never been printed, in my opinion. This card is insane. Instead of the Whitebeard restriction, they should have restricted this card, or Big Mom. I'm always salty about Whitebeard, but he will come back in OP4, mark my words. But yeah, Dadan, 2 cost, 3k power, so you can attack with it. 1000 counter. On play, look at top 5 cards, or look up to top 5. You have to declare how many you look at in events. So if you play this and look at top 5, your opponent can shark you, because you have to declare how much. Because you can also look at top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So be wary of that. On play, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal 1 red character with a cost of 1 and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. So yeah, this will search all your 1 cost cards, your Buggy, your Makino, Nami, Chopper, but remember you want to use the Buggy or Nami and then just take further with them, because that they can hit more than this card can. You will probably whiff sometimes, but still, good card. Give 1 Don to your leader, 1 Don on this, hit for 5. That's it. For our next 2 cost, we go into 4 times Brook from the starter deck. This is basically just your 2k counter, but still, it's a 2 cost 3k on play, give up to your leader or your character 2 rested dons. So if you play this, you can give your leader 2 dons, it becomes 7, and then next turn you can just boost it up to 5 with your leader, give 1 don, and just hit. So you can be aggressive with this, but you can also want to use it for defense, because it's 2k counter. For our 3 cost cards, we of course play 3 times Zoro character. So yeah, insanely good card. It's a 3 cost 5k rusher. So you play this, you can attack directly, or you play this, give 1 don to your leader. This hits for 6, your leader hits for 6, or you can just boost up more if you want to. But yeah, good card, you want to finish it. It is a slasher, because it is a sword, so be careful if you play this against another Zoro. You want to get rid of the slashers on the field, so they cannot hit your Buggy. And now for the spice, at least I think. We play 4 times Brook from OP01. This card is insane. Like Flamenco or this card, just play it. If you play the Whitebeard package, go with Flamenco. But if you play the the Straw Hat, you play this package. It's a 4 cost 5k, so nice stats. 1000 counter. Don 1, when attacking, give up to 2 of your opponent's characters minus 2k power. So like if they have 2 blocker laws, you attack, make them both 4, and then you can just fire fist or pistol or do some easy removal. This card is really good. And thank God it got a really nice artwork. But yeah, and it's searchable. And it's already a 4 5k. And then for our card, which is probably the best, but it's not searchable, we play, of course, 4 times Marco. Marco is basically your go-to game, because it's a 5 cost 6k. On play, your turn, KO up to one of your opponents with a 3000 power or less. And then on the KO, you may trash 1 event card from your hand, bring it back from the trash, rest it. So you cannot KO it unless it comes back in your turn. So if you swing with it, they trigger a pistol, it goes to trash, use its effect, come back, then you can KO something again. But yeah, this in combination with the Brook or with the Otama or with the Gordon. We don't play Gordon, but still, really good card, so you can get removal a lot. It comes back, and with 1 don, it's a 7k beater, or attach 1, it becomes 8 with your leader. Insane good card. It's not searchable in this build, but you can definitely get it. Good card. Now for our events, for the 1-off, we play Diablo Jumble. Blue is coming back. Whitebeard's playing a lot of blockers. We have Law, so Diablo Jumble, make your leader unblockable. Insanely good. For other 1 cost, we play Radical Beam. Radical Beam is limited. Yeah, I'm a Whitebeard main, so they should come back to 4, but I know that people hate this card. It should go to 1. I am pretty okay with staying at 1. Just bring Marco and Whitebeard back. But yeah, if your leader has 2 lives or less, it's a 4k counter. If you have more than 2 life, then it's a 2k counter. And the trigger is your leader gains 1000 power during this turn. Oh yeah, and the Diablo Jumble trigger is trigger K up to one of your opponent's blockers with a cost 3 or less. But yeah, good cards. Diablo Jumble, keep it for endgame. Try not to search this card so you can suppress your opponents. But if you get it from life or you draw it, just keep it in hand and use it for endgame. For our other 1 cost, of course, we play 4 times Guard Point. So Guard Point is our only defensive event that we use. If you're at 1 life or 2 life or you don't want to get hit, just play this, you're at 8. So if they swing with 7, play this, get the full value out of it, and you can just keep it for endgame. Maybe use it for Marco, depends on how your hand is, if you have enough counters, but primarily you want to use it. But you can search it with Nami and with Buggy. So basically with Nami, you try to search all your Straw Hat events or characters, and with Buggy, just fire Whitebeard events. For the 1-off, you play 1 Fiery Doll. So I personally hate this card, because I got owned by this card at our Store Championship. I played Whitebeard, I had enough counter, my opponent used 2 Fiery Dolls, I was like, oops, I don't have enough counter anymore. But yeah, for 2 dons, your leader gains 4k power. So your leader is 9, attach 1 don, it's 10, so you can do some don management. You can swing 9, and then use this, make your leader 9, while it should have been 7, because you have 2 dons over, and then you can just hit. It's a good card, and the trigger is also nice. Give up to one of your opponent leader of characters cards minus 10k power during this turn. So if you hit it from life, they have 1 character, just target it, they cannot go for a game. But yeah, insane card. You could maybe cut out the chopper for a 2nd one, or maybe even cut out the chopper, cut out this, play a 2nd chopper, or if you want to play Gordon, you can cut this out and chopper and maybe 1 Brook. It really depends on how you want to build this deck. Just use this as a foundation. And now for the best card, in my opinion, I really love this card. We play, of course, 4 times Fire Fist. This card, the art, oh man, this card is so insanely good. So of course I had to get the playset. Main, you may trash 1 event card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 5,000 power or less, and 1 up to 4,000 power or less. So you can KO 2 characters on the field. So if you lower it, you can just KO a 5. And be wary of the wording. You can KO 5 and 4. It doesn't need to be 5 exactly. It can be lower, etc. But yeah, you can just clear board with this. It's insanely good, and you play a lot of events, which you can definitely just discard for this effect. And then its trigger is you may KO up to one of your opponents with 5,000 power or less. So basically it's a mini pistol from life. But yeah, this card is so insane. This single-handedly destroys Law, the blockers. And like I said, you play 1 chopper, so your opponent is forced to play this. It is 3 Dawn, so you have 3 Dawn less to worry about for lethal. And then for our last 3 cards, we play, of course, 3 times Jet Pistol. So as you can see, we're a heavy removal deck. You just want to remove, you want to trigger them from life, so they play for free. But yeah, Jet Pistol, for those who don't know, main, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 6,000 power or less, and trigger is activate this main's card effect. So if you can trigger this from life, trigger it, because that will save you 4 Dawn. And like I said, if they have an 8 cost kit, you do Otama, it becomes 6, play this, bye-bye 8 cost, or just reduce stuff and just KO. But yeah, that's the list for this Zoro build. There are a lot of Zoro variants. So you have Whitebeard, you have Straw, you have Hybrid. So you cannot go wrong with how you build this deck. Flamenco is good, playing the Izo is good, playing the Marco, the one restricted Marco, the Whitebeard, all is fine. Play some other events. But yeah, Zoro is definitely my second deck in case I flop with Whitebeard. I will definitely go to Zoro. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you're seeing this video on the 8th of August, which is today, it's my birthday, so I'm a year older. Yay! Which I hate. I hate birthdays. I hate getting older. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.